I fucking love this song, guys. Hey, welcome to the Creamery. What's up on a Sunday, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. It's Father's Day. We're halfway through the month of June. Fuck, we're halfway through the month of June. I'm gonna turn down the music in my ears a little bit. Probably should turn it down a little bit for you all as well. Let me just get it down to there. And yeah, welcome on to the stream, everybody. How's it doing? How are you going? It's a Sunday stream here in the Creamery. My name's Kai Will. It's not really, but that's what I go by here. If you call me anything else, well, I'd hate to let you know what happens. We like to keep it a secret. It's actually not bad. It's actually kind of fun. But you still shouldn't call me anything but Kyle, please. You can call me Kyle, too. Just Kai, I guess. I've never really gone by Kai. It's not like a nickname I've really tried out before or done anything in the past. But I hope everyone's having a good Sunday, has been having a good weekend. The last stream I did was Wednesday. Yes, it was. I had to think about that for just a little bit of time there, but I've been a very busy boy and a very, Friday in particular, I was a very stressed boy, for silly reasons. It was like, looking back on it, so Thursday, okay, let's back up to the last time I streamed, and the last time I streamed where I was, like, doing a thing like this was, I believe, Monday, like, talking to the camera. And actually, like, Wednesday, we did not talk or catch up or do anything, so it's been almost a full week, it feels like, right, since a stream. Or maybe it was Sunday that I can't even fucking remember my stream last week. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that Wednesday, the last time I streamed, was a music stream, which was kind of a practice bit before going and doing my show on Thursday, which went really well. I got there like right on time, was able to set up for my set, get things rolling, and they invited me back out to perform. My friend who like ran the thing, he's like, "Do you want to come back and like for the next one? It's on in July." So I have a month basically to craft a whole. It doesn't have to necessarily be a whole new set, right? But like I'm gonna try to do something a little bit different for the next time I go out there. I'm gonna go out and actually see my friend Julian on Friday, and kind of collaborate with him on some things. And so that like the next time I go up, maybe like I'll have some stuff like, you know, pre-written that I actually, or like newer stuff, or we may start collaborating on stuff outside of that. I was even thinking one of my ideas that I had after my show, and I thought this would be kind of fun because they had a whole PA system and everything, right, set up for me. But I wasn't really using like microphones or singing, but I was like, I can sing. Like I'm not a bad singer. Like I have the ability to do so. And so, like, not showcasing that, like, could be, like, I maybe I should utilize that. And so I thought maybe, like, coming up with, like, some covers or, like, some tracks that I could play live and sing might be fun, too. So that's a thing that I might work on, and that could be some stuff that I could sit down and do music streams where the purpose is we're trying to build our own bass track, guitar track, and drum track to do a cover of this song so I can sing it live on stage, and it's me performing it. And maybe we could actually do a piano track or add synth tracks and like try to like match the tones of certain songs using like Ableton, like plugin, like stock plugins and stuff. I don't know, like it could be fun. It could be like a cool experience to do on stream while also being able to do music production streams, and it's still serving, like it's actually helping me. I can do a stream and chat and do whatever while also helping me make stuff for future performances. So the performance went really well. And it just kind of like, it gave me a lot of ideas and like a lot of things I want to do in the future. And it also just started opening up like little doors here and there for like there's other opportunities musically. And then the next day on Friday, I released my EP, and I had a friend reach out, which actually I can talk about that as well. Like I've released new music. I think I put that on the Discord. I've just been doing a lot for music recently, and I think with that being the case, I think that there's going to be a lot of music streaming happening here. But because I'm thinking of that, and I know that this channel, I feel like tends like it doesn't always tend to like be the biggest like music channel, right? I'm thinking of if there's a possibility of there being an opening, making another Twitch channel that would be for Fallen from the Stars. And that would be for mostly music production, music performance, streams outside of Kai Will. That would probably be a little bit like, I wouldn't do that like right away. I'm not going to jump into doing that. The music production streams and stuff would start here, absolutely. This is like, I wouldn't probably make a new channel for it for a couple of months, like at the very least. I would want to take some time and think about if that's what I really want to do. But because music seems to be something that I'm like being very drawn to right now, especially performing, like getting out and actually like getting in front of people, I'm really looking forward to doing that more. And so I think doing it here on Twitch is a good place as good a place of any to do it and kind of get good practice in, because it's still in front of a live audience. Yeah, but some of it, like you guys seem like are probably like, I'm a little bit more comfortable around most of my Twitch audience currently, so maybe it's a good place to be starting this thing up here. But I mean, I didn't have that bad of a time at this place. I didn't know anybody who was walking by, because it was like a farmer's market. So I keep on wanting to say flea market, but it's not a flea market; it's a farmer's market. And so there's people coming in and out, and walking by, and like I was just playing my music and like kind of weaving in and out. I didn't do a lot of talking. Me, I know, right? Let's sit. Gotta make it look like emo. Do it from the side. That was a pretty good one. Sorry to anybody who is not into the sound of someone burping, which is probably most people. I do that often on this stream, and I do. It's like probably driving so many people away from like wanting to watch me on a more regular basis, because all I do is burp into the microphone. I was gonna say, but I had a lot of fun at the show, and I mean, like I guess I really don't know how long I played exactly. It was probably about 45 to 50 minutes, because I don't think it took me more than 10 to 15 minutes to set everything up. It was like I was pretty much playing right out as soon as I was able to set up and get going pretty quickly. And now that I know what setup works and like what I would need for the next show, like there's a lot. There's like a lot of cool stuff that's kind of coming out. I'm gonna burp again. I'm gonna mute the mic this way. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I muted the mic for that one. You guys don't need to hear all those burps. They're kind of nasty sometimes. So did the show, and I guess like the next day was Friday, and I had a bit of because the show was done, and I had been like scrambling and putting all of my effort into like getting things ready for the show, and what am I gonna like? I'm like, is everything gonna be ready to be packed for the show? Am I gonna like have enough food like before I go? And I don't even think I did. I think I like ate just enough to get through the show, because by the end of it I was like, I'm fucking starving. So I got some food from the farmer's market, because like their event was like that they were open later, so I was able to go and get like a really nice like chicken pita. Oh, it was good with like it was good. But then the next day, I think, because like I was like, wait, what am I supposed to do now? I guess like it was like work on your next show, but I was like, but oh my gosh, now I have so much to do. And it was like, because it opened up so many opportunities in my mind and was giving me so many ideas for new stuff, but it's like, even every new idea that I have or every new thing I want to implement isn't going to be capable. I'm not going to be able to get it all crammed in by the next show. There's 2 more happening at this event, like of these events this summer. And I'll probably perform at all of them. It would be fucking sick to be able to do that. It'd be awesome. So I'll be able to come out to this next one, and my goal is to add one more element of live instrumentation to my or live performance, I guess. I guess it would be live instrumentation to my performance, but one of them isn't really live instrumentation. It would be, I have a drum pad that I would love to connect, because it has like a MIDI out, so it would send a MIDI signal out to my audio interface. The audio interface would then send that to Ableton, and then Ableton would be able to, I would be able to hopefully trigger a like samples on a drum rack or something like that on this from this using this pad, and then play like live drum beats, and hopefully the idea would be like maybe record them in off of that or something, loop it, and then like maybe add effects or like fuck with it live to have like some cool like fills or whatever. Like I don't know exactly because I've never really done anything like that, so that might be something to fuck with, but I think that that's a more long-term project. I feel like it has more layers of things to do. I don't know than like I really don't know because I haven't even looked into like how much time it would take to like set all that up, right? So my main goal, I guess now is really figuring out how to just plug in my bass or like my bass or my guitar and play that through Ableton and be able to capture that and like loop it live. I think that would be kind of cool, or just jam on like loops that I've made. Like I think for sure working on these pre-made loops, whether these pre-made loops that we do and we make on stream are covers, or if they're just like cool stuff to play out, like that could turn into music that I eventually, release. So we can just start making music on stream, Follow from the Stars tracks, like live getting made on stream. I will say, if it's like I think that the music streams I would do here would be more of the creative and like arrangement process of things, and then like off stream I would probably get like because there's times where I can spend like I think any music or any artist can spend a lot of time tweaking things, and with music there's a lot of like little like things I might add that would maybe not make for the best stream. I think music performance streams and music like making streams and arranging everything is interesting. Whereas if I'm watching somebody listen to a kick drum 50 times and adding compression and like seeing like how it sounds for like an hour or like 30 minutes, if you're doing it for I think more than 20 minutes, you're probably doing it for too long. But sometimes you will loop something for like an hour just to try to get rid of like a sound, or you're tweaking frequencies, or trying to just do something, like get something right. I do think that like I honestly feel though, for me, if I'm spending more than an hour on one like section or sound, I need to take a break and then come back to it later. Like I need to go work on something else, and then I can come back to this, because I don't always do that because I'm stubborn. But when I do that, when I do take a break, which usually it's just I've been up so long, I need to go to sleep. I go to take a sleep, and then I wake up and I come back to it. I don't even want to think about that thing, so I work on another part, and then working on that other part gives me the motivation or inspiration or whatever the fuck energy it is to go back and figure that out, and then you figure it out in like 20-30 minutes what you were trying to do for 4 hours the night before. It's kind of like that with video games sometimes too. You'll be like stuck at like a really frustrating boss or a section in a game, and you're like, I have no idea how to get through this right now. And or like it's so frustrating, and you're just getting worse and worse, like a boss. That's like the big thing like that I'll get at. So I'll be playing a boss and I'll do really well. Usually it's the 4th or 5th attempt I do my best. By the 4th or 5th attempt at like a really hard boss in the game. Sometimes it depends on some games. Dark Souls, sometimes it's like the 30th attempt. Let's be real. For me, I'm so not good at Dark Souls games in the past. I've had a lot of time. I've had a hard time with Dark Souls and any Souls-like games. I really have only tried. Was it really only Dark Souls? I feel like I tried Dark Souls. Excuse me. I feel like I know I've tried Dark Souls, the original. I never tried 2 or 3. I've tried Elden Ring, and I've played one game that was a Souls-like, but it wasn't from the company that makes all the other games, like the actual Dark Souls games. And there's like Bloodborne and a couple other ones. I think there's actually quite a few now that are actually from FromSoft, from FromSoft, made by FromSoft. So, I tend not to be good at those games, unless it's one of those, it's a Souls, like they just take elements of Souls games, which isn't even always from Souls games. It's maybe Souls took it from something else. It's always getting equated to Souls games now, you know? Everything's equated to a Souls game. Everything's a Souls-like. Souls-like here, a Souls-like there, a Souls-like everywhere. Beans. I don't know why I said beans. I said a Souls-like here, a Souls-like there, a Souls-like everywhere, and then I said beans. Why did I say beans? I'm definitely in a silly mood. I'm in a good mood today. And I've only got through Wednesday was music stream, Thursday was music show, and I talked about a bunch of bullshit. And now Friday, I put out music. And this is where I will link in chat to my new music. If y'all want to take a listen to some of my piano music, which I've actually done a couple streams here recently where I was playing the piano out in the living room, and I made an album out of it. You know, I took it and it is here. I'm gonna just post like a full link in chat. It's gonna be really long. I feel like recorded on that piano. It's 4 tracks, and that link, and that's like the only place you can go to listen to this is Bandcamp. I had been putting some stuff on SoundCloud, but I guess there's some like stuff going on with whether or not they feed music that's on their platform into AI without telling the artist. So I'm kind of like iffy on whether or not I want to put my music on that platform as much anymore. So Bandcamp it is. I guess is the easiest way without paying to distribute it on like Apple Music and or anything else, or just I don't know how else I would do it. Like I gotta sell CDs again. So that's like the only place that I have this music available right now is on Bandcamp. I'm looking to maybe do physical copies in the future. But realistically, I'm probably just gonna. I also want to put out more electronic music later this summer. I already have songs I've been sitting on for a really long time that I'm just like, why have I not just put these fucking out yet? Like, they're weird, but really all they need is a little bit of mixing and mastering, and like they're done. Like I like them. I've played them on stream, and I think that they're fun. They're just more experimental. And so I have like 4 or 5 tracks I was thinking about putting it together and putting that out, and then I was like, if I have enough music that I'm putting out, I might and I could put out everything else I've ever put out on Bandcamp or SoundCloud as a backlog or back catalog over the next year or so, if I get distribution. And I think it's like a lot of the places you can go through, you can get your stuff on Spotify, Apple, whatever. But I don't know. Bandcamp seems to be one of the better places to just do it for right now without getting to those places. I don't know if I really need to distribute it like further out than Bandcamp for right now. So like that's kind of why I'm just like I'll sit on it and just make a bunch of music. We will see. But that is where that also is a big reason I like putting it on Bandcamp is because it has like I can write everything I want to about the album there, like add like basically a full liner notes to it. And there's a lot about this album that is actually really special to me. And actually maybe what we could do tonight, this just popped into my head because the album only came out on Friday, right? This EP. So maybe what we could do tonight as a special little thing is more people are trickling in here and hanging out because I have no fucking idea how much energy I'm going to have for the whole evening. We're here pretty early for me. This is like an earlier stream than normal, I feel like, or later and earlier at the same time. I normally don't go right in the middle. I normally like either like 2 or 3. Recently, I feel like it's been more like 7. I've been going like live. So at 5:30-ish was not too bad. And so we can listen to the album together and just chill instead of actually me playing anything, and I can just have it on in the background. But the real part would be reading the paragraphs that I added to it, which are like the real true like purpose of the album and why I was even putting it out. Have been like stressing so much because it's really about it's not even a bit. It's not about the. It's about the message of like that. The whole album is dedicated to my grandparents. areas, and every song is dedicated to a specific person in my life. And every song, if you go into I think it's the notes of the songs on Bandcamp, has actual bits that says like something about that specific song. Like it says info. So if you click through to the info, it actually says little blips about who the songs are specifically about. So it's there's a lot more like stuff there, and it's all able to be there on Bandcamp, which is why I like using it, because then I can also add like the info if there were lyrics ever to any of my music. Who knows? Gargling Milk, coming later 2025. I still haven't gone back and listened to that project file yet in a minute, so that might be something that we can do. We could go back to on stream again, though. It might be in a different setup, so I might have to transfer the project file over to my my MacBook, because I realized that like I can still do music production streams back here for sure. It will just have to be like I would have to set up my keyboard probably behind me here, and while we're doing it to play, and I probably wouldn't be able to do any actual guitar or anything in here. But I could also just do all my music production streams from the other room. But I like doing some of them. I think like editing and doing some audio stuff in here would be if I was doing more electronic stuff, it would be in here. Live stuff I would do out there. I don't know. It's a bit mixed up. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. That might be more performance actually, because I have a setup from the other room that we saw. Well, that was actually the living room. This one's more like the kitchen now. It's kind of the kitchen dining room area. I made a little music setup because I was like, well, if I'm going to be doing more like music streams and music performances, I should have a practice area set up for for good, like a more permanent area. Because I was using the living room, and it was like, well, the living room should be a living room, right? Like where like people want to like hang out and when they come over. I don't want to have all my music equipment sitting out there. So I did some rearranging. I did that on Friday as well. And then I had a big sad on Friday night because it's very personal stuff with the divorce, and I won't get into it on stream and get like super into details, but it was really, I was like big sad. And so my Friday evening was a little rough here and there. I had some ups and downs. But Saturday, I got up and I was like, all right, Friday was tough. We got through it, and let's go get some groceries. Let's get some good food. And we did, and I got home, and I tried to go to the farmer's market at first, which I went too late. And I've realized that this is a mistake in this farmer's market because it is busy if you go too late. And the parking lots in this area, or for this farmer's market, not well designed. Like, not for a busy day at a farmer's market. They weren't, that wasn't the intention of the parking lots. They're very narrow places. You can get like maybe one car width anywhere around the parking spaces, especially if there are cars in the spaces that you're supposed to be driving down. It was a shit show. And I literally walked into the farmer's market, saw how many people were there, and I went, yeah, no, I don't even care that I just spent like fucking 5 minutes looking for a spot. Doesn't matter today. I'm not gonna I actually just was like, I'm just not gonna be friendly today. If I talk to these people right now, I just need to go back to my car. So I went back to my car because I just felt like I was just like, I hadn't eaten yet, and I've realized that not eating for me, not a good thing. I need to be eating more often, like more frequently. I just like there's something there. So I just went to the grocery store instead. Way less people. Love Shack came on when I was walking around, and I was like, hell yeah, let's fucking go. Love Shack, I love this song. And I was like, I was definitely loudly, some might say loudly, singing along to Love Shack as I was doing my grocery shopping. And I'm sure people could hear me and could see me dancing, and I was just like, I need this. You guys are getting the show. I need this right now. Like the parking lot was so fucking awful, and I got me some good stuff. I got some good stuff from the grocery store, and I came home. I finally ate, and I realized Because basically Friday and Saturday, last 2 days, I realized, man, I've been doing this. I've been doing the thing I like to do, where I guess kind of like I'm burrowing or barreling forward with do a thing, and then I stop and I go, wait, what do I do now? And then I panic because I'm like, what do I do now? And it makes me freak out. And then what I've realized though is like nothing. Don't do anything. Fucking relax for a minute, and then you'll realize what the next thing that you need to do will be way more apparent when you're not like panicking like you are right now. Just chill. And it's a lot easier said than done, obviously, to just chill. But I was able to like get through. Friday was the toughest of like, wait, I've had a trip, and when I came back from the trip, all I could think about was show. So I was in this very go I'm done mood when I got back, and or like for the last like couple of weeks, it feels like. Basically, honestly, even a little bit before I left for my trip, I was kind of like, I was like rushing out the door for my trip too. I forgot like a couple of things. So, yeah, I just took this weekend more like especially the last 2 days, just kind of like be like, all right, there's not really, what do I actually have to do right now, currently in the present moment, and like kind of focus more on that. And I realized not much until Monday. Like there are things I need to do, like I can focus more about on that. But I was like, Friday I wanted to do the music, I wanted to release the album. Thursday I wanted to do the show. And because I had put like a lot of energy in like driving to the show and driving back was like, and it was kind of a long drive, like an hour there, hour back. So there was I feel like a lot of energy expended just like from doing all the driving up north and everything. So I was like, maybe I just need some days to just stay at home. It turned out to be really nice for me, especially yesterday. I had a really, because like after I got home and made food, that's what I did. I remember now. I remember why yesterday was such a fun day. Probably why it put me in a good mood today. I watched back-to-back John Mulaney stand-up specials. And it wasn't new in town because I watched that like a month or so ago, I want to say. And so it wasn't that one. It was Kid Gorgeous, and there was whatever other one there is that's on Netflix. I can't remember right now. That wasn't Baby J. And I watched those two, and I was just like laughing. Excuse me. I was laughing so hard at every single joke, even though I've seen these specials like so many times. I don't know what was happening. I was just like, every joke was hitting like way harder. I've seen all these specials at least like probably 4 times at this point. I'm just laughing and having a ball. I got some stuff done around the house. I've been like excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about almost dying. I think I'm talking quite fast and quite elated. I haven't been on stream. I feel like I haven't been on stream in so long to update everybody that like I'm like and I'm not taking enough intentional breaths. Or it might just be drying my throat out from talking so much and laughing like a cackling hyena. So I took the last 2 days to rest, kind of chill, and then today was Father's Day, and so before I was on stream today, I was like, you know what? I gotta go see my dad. So I went over to my dad's house, and it was quite a good time, honestly. Up until a point is what it kind of normally gets with my brother being around. If I'm there, if he's there, unfortunately. And so he brought the mood down real quick at one point. He just started making some comments that I was just kind of like, man, I just don't want to be here anymore. And I I didn't tell him. I didn't like be like, hey man, I don't want to be around you anymore. I'm leaving, because he was drunk, and so I just kind of was like, I started packing my stuff up, and he's like, are you going home? And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna start heading home soon. It's like, this kind of feels like the right time. my dad knew exactly what was going on. He goes, yeah, I get it. He's being an idiot. And I was just like, yeah, I'm sorry you have to deal with this. I'm just gonna go home and kind of hang out for the rest of the evening, and I'll see you later. Because I was just like, I just didn't want to be around it anymore. And unfortunate enough for me, I can just leave in that situation. My dad, he lives there. Like, my brother lives with him, so it's like it's harder for him. I felt bad leaving, because I'm like, shit. But he's like, he'll probably just fall asleep. Don't worry. I'm like, all right, I hope he does. He's just been like, he was just being very, very. He called me pessimistic, but I was like, okay. And I was like, sure, maybe I have been. I can agree that there's been points in time where I have been very pessimistic about the outlook on life that I have, but like right now is not one of those times. like for me. So it like I left a little early, which is also kind of why I wanted, because like I was gonna probably be leaving around this time if it hadn't gotten to that point. But so I came home, and I've just been chilling, and I was like, you know what, I kind of want to stream tonight. Like, let's see where the road takes us on streaming. We can talk about whatever. Like, you know, I barely talked about my trip the last time I was on stream. I wanted to collect all of my images and all the stuff and make a vlog from my trip. But honestly, knowing me, the vlog is not going to happen probably until the end of the summer. If we're being straight up right here. It took me so long even to make a channel trailer for over here. So we shall see. What happens with all that info. As I have plenty of pictures, I have a couple of good videos from up north. I mean, like, I didn't really talk too much about what I did. Like the first, like, I went on a weird way, because I didn't go straight up through, like, you know, Michigan straight up. I went like out a little bit and then went up here and then went into I did a little dancey do. I was able to go and see a friend from high school the first night I was out there. Then I went to like I think I went to a nature preserve either the next day. Yeah, I think it was the next day. I came back to the hotel room, chilled there. Then I drove the next day all the way up to the UP. And that was a nice drive. I liked that drive the most, I think, because it was longer than the first day, shorter than the drive home, which was like 7 hours. This the only other, because there's 3 travel days I had, and that second travel day was the nicest one. Like, I didn't mind. I don't mind a 7-hour travel day, but it's different when you have a cat in the car, and like, because I realized that it's like, you know, with the cat in the car, it adds extra like things, especially just like when you're alone. So I'm like, all right, I got to be like really careful with like certain things and like how long I'm, you know, just whatever it was, like things that were going on. So I think that like it adds to how long the road trips feel. So the next road trip I will not have my cat, I don't think, or something, you know, like, you know, it will be a little bit different. I'll have to look into like what I would do for that. Because I don't think she likes going as much. Like I wanted to have her with me for this first one. It's nice to know that she can travel, but I don't think I want to have her traveling like 6-7 hours like that. Even like the 3 or 4, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. You know, she'll be cool with. If she wants to go see my dad or something, we can go over there. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a long couple of weeks, honestly, with everything going on. And then this day this day's been I've been waking up so fucking early. I think I was up since 3:30 today. It's 6:15. 3:30, 4 o'clock. Who knows how long it's actually been. It's no, but I was like, I want to go on stream because, like, honestly, the last couple of times we've streamed that weren't the music streams and stuff, I've been playing like random games from my Steam library, and I thought maybe tonight would be another night where we could just like pop on a game because like I was thinking Stardew because I have the Stardew mods all installed. I looked at the last time I looked at them, everything was up to date because I updated everything because they weren't. There was like 5 mods that needed updates, and then I took the time to actually update it. And I think this was actually on Friday when I did that. And because there was a couple of mods that did need updates, and I was like, you know what? Let's do that. And then let's get a stream. Then we can make a stream because I was thinking about streaming Stardew on Friday actually, because it happens every time I see Kev play Stardew on Friday these days. I'm like, I should go watch him play Stardew, or I should play Stardew. I should play Stardew when I'm watching him. I'm like, I should play Stardew. Then I never do. But then I did the updates to the mods, and I think that was what I was thinking tonight, because we used to do Stardew Sundays over here, and this could be kind of like. Maybe we're doing a test drive of see maybe a Stardew Sunday thing could be back on the Play-Teroni. I have no fucking idea. And like Stardew streams are just chill. That's kind of like I'm in a mood today where I'm like I kind of want to just chill. You know what other game I was playing? Because Joel was my roommate was was Kirby's Adventure on NES. And there's a couple other just because he plays a lot of NES games. So I was like, let's play some NES games. So I was having fun. And we actually played some Smash together the other day. I want to do that. I want to do a Smash stream with him soon. I think that would be really fun. Because this camera is like we could get in our chair in here and like zoom the camera, like have everybody in and put the mic in between us and just fucking riff, and it'd be a smaller screen. It's really nice to play on the TV out there. I don't know. We could also do it out there and just have a mic, or just have a mic in between us and then have a camera showing the TV, and it's like you're watching us play in the living room. That could work too. Either way is not a bad setup, to be perfectly honest. So Stardew stream tonight though. That's what I was getting at. Was I was gonna do Stardew stream tonight, get myself back in the swing of Stardew, because we're still, I think, look, wow. I think we're still in the middle of, or near, like, getting closer to the end of winter of the first year in this Stardew playthrough here. So I can't remember exactly what we were doing like the last couple of times. It's winter, so there's not probably much to remember, hopefully, right? So I'll just get into it. And honestly, what normally happens when I play Stardew, especially like the normal thing I do is just fucking fishing. So we'll probably just be fishing tonight, and I'll probably be yapping about other stuff, because I'm gonna have some good times. I've been playing some other games and stuff. And honestly, I think I'm gonna boot up Stardew sooner rather than later, because I got a lot of the yapping about like the last couple of days out. And if anything else comes up, it can come up while I'm playing Stardew. I feel like that's the thing. So actually, let's see. Is Stardew going to run? Which monitor is it going to show up on? Is it going to show up on this monitor or that monitor? I can never remember which one it likes to pop up on. I wonder if there's a way for me to change it. Yay! Mods are all installed fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, I do have an. Okay, so I'm this one. All right, cool. So actually, I'll put that back here. I'm gonna have to alt tab out of this. It's fine. Stardew. Like, it was playing music. It isn't anymore. I should minimize this. We don't need it. Alright, cool. Is this how I normally do this? I think I would actually normally do it like this. That's fine, yeah, that's fine. Actually, though, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go. And hopefully, when I bring this back up, Get a babingo. There it is. It's a big old Stardew Valley on the screen. All right, so I think I brought everything over to the other screen today. Already, yes, I did. Hallelujah. Look at me. I'm doing everything. It's just like, it's all flowing. It's all feeling good. Stardew Valley. Switching the category. I just want to play Stardew Valley. That's really what's happening here. I'm just like, I wanted to stream because I wanted to play Stardew Valley really bad. I've been wanting to. Okay? Can't a man just want to play Stardew Valley? Can't a man just want things out of life? Yes, we can. All right, where is... So is Discord still over here? Yeah. Okay, cool. That's changed. That's up. We're looking saucy, folks. All right, cool. All right, we got Stardew up. I think... Or do I think? I actually... I was like, I think... I might take a quick break just before we go and actually start playing, because I believe this is empty. And I'd probably like to have one of those to sip on while we play. I'll probably be talking a little bit less, so I won't have to be... I hopefully will be talking a little bit less. So I won't have to be sipping on this bad boy as much. But I'm going to go grab another one of these, and then we'll play Stardew Valley. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday, a Father's Day, a father and son day. I'll see myself out. Y'all, guess what? Guess what? Whoa. I'm just touching my cold drink. It made me really chilly. I was gonna say, guess what? I forgot I had a donut. And then I got chilly, and then I coughed. Let's play Stardew Valley. I'm actually gonna eat some of this donut. I think a little bit too. Hold on, I gotta find some music. Oh, I gotta mute it. Yes, now I want to hear the Stardew Valley music. Hold up, I want to see chat first. Chat, you're important. Chat, where are you? I was looking actually at where my chat is on the screen, which I usually try to keep it more on this side. But that's where Stardew Valley is right now. Chat, you're important to me. Hold on. Chat, you're important to me in so many ways, and I just want you to know that you can always rely will on Kai Will. Rely will on Kai Will. What a wholesome message here in the creamery on a Sunday. Rely will on Kai Will. You always can rely will on Kai Will. They don't or they don't call me Kai Will the creamy man creamster. Day 13, yeah, we're like almost halfway. I'm gonna eat a little bit of the dough. Ah, whoa! Came out of the dough. Oh, nothing came out of the dough. Maybe a little bit came out of the dough. I think it was just a sticker. Maybe a little bit. Actually, it probably did. I got gold! Oh, fuck. Donut. Oh, get out of bed, grab the gold. Grab the gold. All right. I have no idea. I probably went right to bed and like didn't organize. Oh my gosh. Kyle, you have so much random shit. Okay, so I know the earth-colored chest has the rocks and minerals and stones and stuff in it. And the gold ore, usually the gold ore. Topaz is probably in here. I don't know. Muscle would probably be in the blue boy, right? Muscle. Aha. I do have some sort of oh wow, a geode is in. Wait, what? Really? Jade is in here. Sap is not in here. Sap would be in the green one up here. I have some sort of oh wait, that's also where the wood is. Like I do have a organization system in my head. I don't know how I'm like yes, this is where I put the things and stuff. Monster parts go in the black chest up here. Boop boop boop. Yep. Oh wait, coal goes back down here. Wait, oh, I've been keeping these in here to produce more. Quartz would go in here. I don't know. I guess I could take the mystery box and the geode to the blacksmith. I don't know what I could do with that. Winter root, I think, would also go in this chest. If it... Yes! Queen. It does. Oh, this is like a catch-all chest, but it's already full. And this is another catch-all chest, but this is mostly seeds and stuff. We are going to put the... Oh, this is seeds, so I'll at least put those in there. These... Other things. Oh, no, I don't want to put that. Hold on. Let me open my inventory outside of this, because I want to put these just down here for now, I feel like. Like, next to each other. Is this my actual weapon? My shadow dagger? Oh, no, I think this is the crystal dagger. Oh, wait, I don't know. These both look kind of nice. I'm just going to put it like this, I guess, for now. And this scrolls through? No, tab is how I get through. All right. It's all coming back a little bit here, piece by piece. I'm trying to start figuring things out. Because I can't remember the last time we actually played Stardew Valley. It wasn't fuck, I forgot to bring chat back up. It wasn't as long ago as I think. It was a couple months ago though. I'm pretty sure it was a few months. We had a long break because I've had this. Sheesh. I've played Stardew on this channel a lot though. I used to play it on the Switch, and then I switched. Then I started playing on the PC later on. And is this full? It certainly is. I can't even put. I need to sell some of this stuff. Can I just go sell? What day is it? Saturday? Yeah, we're definitely gonna go sell some of these. Why do we have so much stuff in here? I don't even know why I have all these mushrooms and stuff. Joja Cola, grape wine. Can I just sell that? Am I keeping that for the energy? Like, why am I keeping half of this stuff? Nobody knows. I feel like I could sell anything that's not gold, silver, or purple star. Feels like a pretty... Like, I don't know why I'm keeping any of these grapes or blackberries or broccoli and pumpkins. Like, for gifts, maybe? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm like keeping too many things, and I should just be selling more for more money to like build more stuff and get more animals and do stuff. I'm gonna try to keep one of certain things, like maybe one chanterelle. That seems a little like we could keep those. Golden pumpkin. It's valuable but has no other purpose. So just sell that shit. Why am I keeping these? Sunflower. A common misconception is that the flower turns so it's always facing the sun. Bok choy. Some of these could be ingredients for things, but I feel like I'm overstocking on this fridge here. Especially for things that, like, could be... Like, what's the point of keeping things for, whatever? I don't know. Now I'm overthinking my past overthinking. What the fuck? Look at all this shit. I'm definitely gonna go sell some stuff. Oh, powder melon. We had some of those seeds in there. Can we pick up any? Oh, those aren't ripe yet, I guess? Yes, that's got to be what that is. Yeah, that's not ripe enough yet. Yeah, I don't know, because I know there were some, I guess there was some winter seeds that we had that we were able to plant over here is what it looks like. Named for the powdery coating that forms on the surface, this melon is crisp and sweet with a delicate flavor. Touchy tuber, snow yam. I might just sell a lot of what's in, my inventory is full as fuck right now. So I think that going and selling a lot of the stuff that's in here is probably going to be my main goal today. This game is so peaceful. Like, I want to play more of this game. like I feel that some part of my problem with my gaming, too, is that I tend to play games that aren't my type of game every now and then I get frustrated when I'm bad at them. And I'm like, man, I'm so bad at this game. That's not a game I normally play. I wonder why I'm so bad at it. Like I was saying, Souls-likes, I'm really bad at those games, but the people who are good at them put so many hours into these games. Yo, Roken, what's going on? Need to play some Harvest Moon? Isn't that like the biggest inspiration for this game? I've heard really good things about the Harvest Moon games. And then there's another game that my friend was playing. Oh my god, was it Story of Seasons, I think? OG game. Yeah, and so like there's a lot of these games out there, and I guess a lot of people really like there's so many, and so there's a lot of cozy games out there. I think one of the next games I do want to tackle on stream, because I bought it recently and I saw my friend play it and it looked really cool, and then I saw a streamer play it and it looked really cool. Is Dave the Diver. I think that would be a fun game too. It's not necessarily a calming game at all times, because you can get like attacked by like sharks and stuff or whatever, but like I think it would still be a very fun stream game. Also, but Roken, I hope you're having a good Sunday. Happy Father's Day. If you're if that's something that you're celebrating over that way. I don't know if that's like, I feel like that's not just a US thing, but I have no idea if Father's Day extends. I think it's different days in different countries, but happy American Father's Day from America. I was with my dad today, and it was awesome because my dad's fucking awesome. And I'm actually in my older age. I've always loved my dad, like no doubt. But like now, like I'm in my 30s and everything, and going in. But yeah, I say it's already in Sweden. Okay, I figured that's why I said like it could be have already happened, but it's in different days in different countries. So that's why I said Happy American Father's Day, United States Father's Day is how I should really say it. USA, Father's Day USA. We just make it rhyme. But I've been thinking more and more how grateful I am and how lucky I am to have my dad and to have a good dad that doesn't suck complete ass, especially anymore, Oh, I thought it had already been, but it's in November 9th. Okay, I gotcha. Well, if I happen to talk to you on November 9th, and I also happen to remember on November 9th that it's Father's Day, I will say Happy Father's Day again. The chances of those two things lining up in the future seem to be pretty slim by my count, though. My count? What the fuck does that even mean? Feels like it was like a week ago my kids celebrated it. Interesting. Well, maybe they were just trying to make you feel like they were just like, Happy Father's Day, you're a good father, Or maybe it's just that November 9th was so long ago, or whatever it was in November. So, but it flew by in your head. The first 6 months of this year have been a very interesting, like time, like weird, like how time has passed. Honestly, the last like since September, it's kind of how it's felt. Like it's been 9 months of what the fuck is this? Like what is time? I'm actually reading a book about that too. It's actually been quite interesting. And it's been giving me interesting ideas of how like time exists and doesn't at the same time. It's a physics thing. It's very fucked up. To read up some of it. When you turn 30, all days just that's honestly that's kind of a vibe. I feel that for sure. And once you're in your 30s, you're just kind of like, it's day. It's day of week. Like you sometimes can discern between weekday and weekend occasionally, but then other days you're getting in your car on Saturday and you're like, fuck, I don't work today. Why am I here? Oh my god. I mean, I sometimes worked on Saturdays in retail and whatnot. I should probably play the game. Or should I? Help wanted. Trying to keep the art of fishing alive for 4 chub. I mean, I'm going to accept quests because I'm obviously going to go fishing. That's what I do in this game. Are they open yet? No, they're not. They open till 9. Well, let's go walk around town, see who we could talk to. I guess I could look at the map and see, is there anybody that we've been trying to actually romance in this game? I feel like I've been kind of slacking on the romance. Linus is the Penny is the highest we have that's single. Other than Elliot, who, honestly, not a bad catch if we could. I'm not going to lie. I could try to romance, like, Elliot. I can't, like, I think that I've done Abigail in past games. So Elliot and Penny, because they're highest seems kind of, like, shitty. Because my original goal was Sophia, I believe. But her gifts are so annoying, it's kind of like I didn't know that it was going to be all of these very rare or more like difficult things to get. However, this was my original girl. So, Fairy Rose and Sunflower actually isn't that hard. We have sunflowers, and I know I can find out her other like gifts. I think if I just F1 on her, is it F1 or is it F2? I thought it was an F button. I thought if I F'd on her. Is it F1? I thought it was. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe you can't. Maybe you have to do it in the world. Where is she? Is she on her farm? Is it F1? Am I misremembering that? Is it not working? That's a mod that I really want to be working. If it's not working, am I forgetting that mods thing? Or wait, were them like? Hold on. This is the actual game options. Mod options is what I'm. Did I? Huh? Fruit or something in my inventory. Okay, F1. Yeah, it's not working. It's not working. F1 isn't working. Did I accidentally delete this mod somehow? Hold up. That's an important mod. It said all of my mods were installed correctly, so I don't understand unless I accidentally deleted it when I was installing other mods, but I don't think I did. Also, both, yeah. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good one. As I said, I thought it was F1. Hold on. We are going to get to the bottom of this. This is very important to me. Mods. What is the name of this mod? I hope. Did I just? Yeah, it's not in here anymore. I must have accidentally deleted it. I think that's what happened. Hold up. If that's the case, we could go through one day and then save and then do it and then like I'll install it and then reload it. But I think that's hilarious. Well, it's showing like their liked things though, and like yeah, but it's not F1 just isn't working on these people. But it doesn't look like it's in my mod selection anymore. He would like, what would he like? It said one of these guys. Hey, you want this? Take this. Yeah, you got a gift. Yeah. All right, hold on. I gotta go look this mod up. This is crazy. I can't believe that I did this. I can't believe I've done this. Yeah, it's just I must have accidentally deleted it. Oops. How did I do that? That's crazy. All right. We're gonna take care of that. We're gonna take care of that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's a different mod. That's why I can still see the gifts. Okay. Because I guess I associated them with because it was information. Silly Kyle. So yeah, I think I accidentally just got rid of that mod when I was updating mods at one point. Oops. You know, things do happen, and that's not what I wanted at all. I wanted this. Ugh, excuse me. That was very gross. That was right into the mic. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow. Actually, I'm just gonna leave that there for now. That looks good. All right, I'm gonna complete this day, and then I'm gonna save to get the save, and then I'll reload and everything. But that's kind of silly that I did that. I can't believe I did that. It's kind of silly. All right, let's go sell some stuff because we can do whatever these days. I'm not gonna talk to Harvey. All right, I'm just gonna sell the mayonnaise, the eggs, these mushrooms. These morels. I'm just gonna sell like everything. Cheese. Oh yeah, I think that's like wait, do I need any of these for the community thing? I should look at that first. I don't think I do. I think I got all my winter stuff. Cause I think it's winter foraging, which I think the foraging is not here. Is there a winter foraging one? Maybe it's this one that I already got. I don't know. Yeah, because this is like quality crops, summer crops, artisan, so it might be in here. I already got... Oh, this is spring foraging. It's the only one I need. Okay. So I probably don't need any of that. This is fish. This is a gold bar. I have one of those. I don't know why I haven't put that one in there. This is just money. I don't have as much of that. The dye bundle. A duck feather and red cabbage. I definitely don't have any of that. I don't have to look at all of this right now, but it is good to note. Yeah, this is just all stuff I can't until this stuff. I have some of this stuff. I think I did everything I can do for this so far, yeah. We don't have summer yet. Quality crops. Yeah, we don't have anything from there. Okay, cool. I'm going to sell. Wait, it says this is valuable, but I can't sell it to Harvey? Or whatever, Pierre. Harvey's the doctor. They look the same to me for some reason. I don't know why. Hold on. Also, yes, hello. It's me, that Bofiab guy. Bit stressed, bit annoyed, so I've been lurking. Let me send you a pic about part of that. Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling stressed, my dude. Especially, I don't know, man. I will say, I had a little bit of that earlier. I don't know how long you've been lurking, because I know you said you've been lurking. But when I was over at my dad's house, my brother he was trying, here's the thing. He was trying to test my nerves in other ways, like by like insulting me and calling me worthless and, you know, the normal things. And because he was very drunk, and that wasn't what really got to me. He just started being really like kind of depressing and like almost like just saying this like really dark things that I was just kind of like, ooh, I don't really want. This is not good energy on Father's Day. Oh my god, that's good. Anyway, whoa. I mean, it's like I guess you could use those as gifts, but like I can just buy things. Buy gifts. I might. Why would I grow something or make something for someone when I could just buy it for them, huh? Money is the be all end all of everything. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh, I'm sorry, Buffy. I just looked at the picture you sent me. I understand what you mean, but the cuteness. I just got a cuteness overload from that. A little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Also, Roken feels like COVID was last month. It's 6 years. Yeah. It's strange to realize that because it's COVID-19 and the 19 comes from the fact that it did start late 2019. Sheesh. Because like I remember that, like for us in the U.S., I know the first time we had a quarantine because it was other places were doing it way earlier, but we didn't have one here in where I'm at until March of 2020. But I know some European places and some like Asian countries were shutting down even earlier than that. I remember hearing about it on the news even like back in January. I feel like of 2020. Right. Anyway, back to the. I think I sold everything. I don't know what I could buy from him. I'm not gonna worry about buying anything from him right now, to be perfectly honest. I think I have other I think my main goal is building more like bigger barns and stuff because this is the creamery, right? I want to have a fuck ton of cows. I just want to have so many fucking cows making so much fucking milk all the fucking time that we don't know what to fucking do with it. He's adorable. We're keeping from him for a few days until we can get him fixed. Maybe foster him, but I'm not getting a new cat. Yeah, I can understand that. But hey, it's good on good on you guys for taking him in for now, getting him and fixed and everything. That's always good for strays because that's what they always say. I at least that's what they who's they. I've heard the biggest problem with strays, especially the male cats, is getting them fixed and stuff and making sure that they can't breed because they will like overpopulate. Like it'll just be so many of them. So you have to be careful with that kind of stuff because like cats are not, I believe they're not supposed to be like walking like domesticated cats aren't even supposed to really exist, I feel like. Or domesticated dogs really. And domesticated anything. Let's go over the Clint. Because we have some geodes and everything. But that's awesome that you guys are at least gonna take care of it for a while, for a while. I think that might be something I could see myself doing, fostering kitties. That'd be a fun fucking thing to do. Oh my gosh, I love cats. Zora would hate that though. I'd have to have them have their own room until she could get along. She is not not usually a friendly to newer cats. I think there was fish stew inside of the mystery box. All right, cool. Whatever. And then stone. All right, cool. Sick. Cool. And then he likes fish stew. Bro, this is sick actually though. Fish stew? This is perfect. Let's go fishing. Wait, what else do I have in my inventory? I couldn't sell this, so let's just move it. Hold on. No, let's move it into here. I'm not going to go to the mine. Do I have all of my equipment right now? I have my axe, my hoe. Uh, domestic cats are implicated in the extinction of like 70 species. Love them, but we really shouldn't let them. Yeah, we really should. That's what I've read. I remember reading in a couple of places is they are not actually supposed to be outdoors, and we really shouldn't let them breed. And that's why like making sure if there are like a large population of cats outside, making sure that they can't breed and make it even worse. Because yeah, I didn't realize they've been implicated in that many extinctions. That's crazy. You know what was nice was that when I was on the walk with my dad earlier at this nature area. I don't know if it was actually if it's a nature preserve or just a nature like area, like you know, like hey, the nature area. There's like a little difference, and but it's really nice. They had some trails right by this like pond. I think they might call it a lake, but my dad was saying technically it's a pond, but they call it a lake because I don't know. I don't know how many people might find this interesting. But this is information, this fun little fact. One of my dad's old jobs, because he's a geological engineer, so he used to have to do site visits for a lot of stuff, like testing the ground, making sure, like, you know, you can drill down far enough to, like, you know, get like that the foundations of your whatever you're building is actually going to stay there for as long as you want it to stay there. Lots of stuff like that. And so what he also learned how to do as like through the years was identify, hey, Zuzuka, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Happy Father's Day if you're celebrating, if you're, you know, or anything like that. I don't know. I just saw my dad today, and he was elated to see me. And but I don't know if there's anybody in like or anything going on in your life for that. But happy Sunday otherwise. It's been a nice day. We've had some really gorgeous days here recently, just weather-wise, can I say? Because it puts me in a much better mood when I can get outside and I can go on walks and all that kind of stuff. Because I don't know, it just does. And so I'm like super happy. Just enjoying my Sunday. Okay, I thought that might be the case, but I you know, like the main thing I know that everybody's been kind of doing. Like I've seen Father's Day everywhere. I called it Daddy's Day on Discord today. It's kind of as a joke, and I also made a post the other day or yesterday where I said tomorrow's Father's Day. Anybody need a daddy? I might be the worst every now and then, but it's not all the time. It's just in moments, and that's. But like, I'm glad you're enjoying your Sunday. It's a very gorgeous day here, out in the wilderness of the metro area. Oh man, I should probably click back into the game. I'm so distractible today. What is going on? Everything else that's in here, I think, okay, the museum. All right, cool. We got to clean up clean up house in this game because, like, I haven't, like, really been doing a lot. Donate. This is all I can donate is this guy. Oh, because I've already donated. Okay, so this is a mask. Where would this go? It would be better up here. I think it's going to go over here. A new reward? What's my reward? Give me my reward. Collect rewards. Ooh, pumpkin seeds. Cool. That's actually sick. I'll take those for sure. Go put that in my seed box. Man. What's here? On foraging, the local woods and mountains are great places to find wild produce. A good forager will clear out any weeds, stumps, or stones from these areas, so the wild produce has plenty of space to grow. Expert foragers know the secret to cultivating wild food so that it can be grown on the farm. Isn't that amazing? Sure is. Oh, wait. Right. I guess there's nothing. I think this maybe put up. I just also realized it's been so long since I played this game. I forgot to like milk my cows and shit this morning. So I'm gonna go back and do that at night. I think. You want a posy? What the fuck is this shit? Right here, boing. You did good with this one, Pam. All right. I have all my tools. I could upgrade another tool probably before the end of winter. I'm thinking the hoe is the way to go. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I guess I want to go right here. I have not... See, this shows you how long it's been since I played this shit. There's a squid counter up here. Wait, what the fuck is this? Wait, is there like a thing happening today? Is there like a thing? A squid festival? What the fuck is this? Why are there so many people on my beach? I'm not too worried about winning the competition. I just want to enjoy the ambience. Well, I'm gonna fucking pick up this Nautilus shell. I'm gonna fucking pick up this goddamn clam. Brother, Willie, is this Willie? Well, this is just a random dude. Welcome to Squid Fest. What can I do for you? It's a squid fishing challenge. If you can hit our daily catch targets, you'll win prizes. Check the sign to the left. We also put special bait in the water so the squid are active all day. Okay. Is this the chart I can check? How do I... You say check the sign to the left, and then I go to the left, and you can't check this sign to the left. Leave. To his left? Like this one? This sign? Get rewards. But how do I guess it just means that this is the reward. The top reward is 10. Is that all it's saying? It's not saying you have to read it. It's just on the sign. I guess I'm blind. I expected I'd have to click it and it would open it up and give me more. But it just says 2 bronze, 5. So that's how many squid I have to catch is 10. Well, don't have to talk to me and poop. I don't have the chops to catch squid, but that's fine. I'll just cheer you on farm here, kid. All right. Oh, these are all mine over here. There's probably nothing in them. All right. Oh, that's Willie. He wants the gold pumpkin. Probably anybody. I'm thinking the hoe is the way to... Okay. I'm glad... Ooh, that looks... Do I have to hoe this? Ooh, it's a book. Sick. Let's talk to Elliot. I've been doing a little indoor exercises since it's often too cold to go out. After a while, you get a feel for the squid's behavior. You can tell when one's on the line before you even see it. All right. I'm gonna fish next to Willie Ding Dong here. I guess we're probably not gonna be doing much of a real fishing day. It'll be mostly probably squid. Oh, I got my little kitty at the end here. Oh, there. Oh, come back. It's gonna try another one, isn't it? Oh, it didn't. It's not a squid though. It's a starfish. I guess we'll get some real fish out of it too, but only if the squid would be going to the thing. It's already 3 p.m. in the game though. We haven't used any energy though. We could be here all fucking night. Actually, I don't know when the actual competition ends, so I don't know if it's like an all day. This one's a little bit more slippery, isn't it? Slippery little squid, maybe? A slippery squid. It's a slippery tuna, unfortunately. This game is so peaceful. So part of the reason I wanted to stream today was because I wanted to play Stardew. I really wanted to play Stardew. I've been itching to play Stardew for a while now. There's been 2 times where I've updated the mods, I think, and didn't stream after updating them. So this is finally like, hey, I got the mods finally updated. I can do a stream. It's going to be fun. And I'm so glad to be back. And I think it's going to inspire me to, hopefully, my goal is actually to not necessarily play this on stream all the time, but to do it on stream and kind of kickstart me to want to do it off stream as well. I think I want to start a new farm off stream. So that I don't always have to stream when I want to play this game. I think I've mentioned that before in the past, like how sometimes when I play this game, there's like this, it feels like I can only do it if I'm streaming because I've kind of attached streaming to this particular thing. And I do like the mods and everything. So I want to start another farm off stream as well. Like, I'm hoping that like playing today is gonna kind of inspire me to start that off-stream farm and keep on going with it, even when I'm not on here. I've also been playing just more games in general. I want to revisit Hollow Knight because I have like 2 of like the bigger like challenges in the game left, and so I want to do that. Though that might not be a stream thing. That might be a that might be a off-stream thing for sure, because like it's gonna be tough and it's gonna be a lot of attempts. It might be one of those things where it's like once I'm getting down to like the last attempts, I'll be like, I can stream this now because I might win. But the final one, I think is gonna take like I know it took my roommate. I think I think it was years of attempts. So maybe I'll start a new Stardew run. I totally get that. There's times I start an off-stream file. Yeah. I've done it for a lot of games, and there's some games where I like playing it. Sometimes I want to play a new game on stream and like have that experience with chat and whatever kind of game, like certain games, like Mario games. I'm always down. I think though, like there's certain like games where I'm like, hey, I want to play this first for myself, get that experience, and then I'll show you guys. But certain games I don't care as much. I do. I've been talking with my roommate a lot too about playing through the Final Fantasy games, but I was gonna start with 6 and then maybe go back to play 1 through 5 later, and do 6 through 10, kind of like going through and playing those. I don't know. I think those like I haven't played like I've played 10. I've played a little bit of I've beat 15. I played a little bit of 12, 13, and 10. That's like it, I think. And I know I've played 7 and 8. I always forget I've played 7 and 8. But I really want to actually work through those games like properly at some point. Maybe not all in a row, but like maybe play 6 and then like take a break and then come back. Like it could even be across a couple of years. But I want to start with 6 because I've always heard very good things. But I haven't caught a single fucking squid all day. Like what is this guy talking about? Well, we made him so they're active as fuck. No, you didn't. Maybe I'm not using bait or something like that, and it's not getting it. That's fine. I just wanted to go fishing. Like, if I'm being brutally honest, this is my favorite part of this game, is the fishing aspect, I feel like. I like fishing. I like foraging. Then I think, like, actually, like, farming isn't my favorite like part. Like even though like it's Stardew Valley, like and like a lot of it's like, oh, you're a farmer, blah blah blah. But like farming's kind of like the most mediocre aspect I think of this game for a lot of like I don't know. There's some fun to it. Mining is like going to the mines is fun too. I don't know. Setting up like your crops to be watered perfectly is a task. I think is a cool task. I've never. Hey, I got one squid. Look at me. Oh, look at me go! What the fuck? Shit. And then I have so many games to choose from right now to like replay or whatever it may be. Completely start new. So I'm getting the gaming bug is getting back to me. There's something about gaming. It feels right again. It's clicking again. The fact that I was able to play Smash with my roommate for like a minute the other, like we played. I don't even know how long it was. It was probably like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. It felt shorter, but like I don't know. Like it could have been shorter than that. We played a few, and they were all super fun matches. Like I was having a blast playing that, and then I got to a point where I was like, it's getting me just a little too worked up. They were getting too close. Like they were nail biters, and it was giving me like too bad of anxiety. Like I need to like take a break. Ooh, a tractor mod. Lots of ones for foraging new art. Ooh, if there's a fishing one that would make fishing like more in depth or add more fish or something, that could be cool too. I definitely want to play through this or play as much of this through that's interesting. That's cool. Tractor mod sounds interesting too. Those all sound interesting. Man, there's so like the mod communities for some of these games is like just blows my mind. Like how active and how in depth people can go. Excuse me. I think there's also, like, because there's so much content-based game for Stardew, and then I also have mods, there's going to be more stuff I will be willing to look into outside of, like, the game. Like, guides and stuff like that. I know that there's going to be a point where I'm just going to need to know how to fucking fast travel. It's probably going to be after I finish Winter. I might just have, like, I don't know how to do it. I'm just going to look into it, and I'll probably just do it one stream. Be like, that's how you do it. Because I've been very stubborn for years with games, as I don't want to look anything up. I want to try to figure things out for myself. But, like, we're beyond that in the era of the internet, you know? You know, you don't really need to do that as much, and being stubborn about that just makes games more frustrating for a lot of things. And with a game that has so much content, it's like I didn't have a problem doing it back in the day. That's like what's weird about it. You know, like when Minecraft started out, that was what you did. You didn't there wasn't a guide built in to Minecraft to help you build your fucking crafting table and tell you how to, there wasn't a book to open up. You didn't have a fucking book, right? You couldn't just go looking through, oh, there's my fucking crafting book, I know what to make and everything. You had to ask your friends, or you had to look at, or you had to have Wikipedia open, or not Wikipedia, I mean Minecraft Wiki open, telling you what things and which assortments and arrangements you had to use. Yep. To actually build stuff. Mods are relatively safe to add mid-game. Okay, so we can test them out. Gets tricky if we remove them afterwards. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, if you remove them after adding them. Okay, but they're safe to add. Good, noted. Cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's good to know. We have been fishing all day. Actually, it's really been since 2 p.m. It hasn't been as long as I think. We've only got 2 squids, though. Bummeroni. Whoa. Sheesh. So I want to just, like, I want to get over this, like, weird stubbornness I have, this weird thing of, like, I don't want to look at guides or how to do things or even ask chat for help, because, like, I know so many people in chat, like, I'm sure, like, have played Stardew more and, like, know different things about the game that I just don't know. And if it's going to be helpful for me to play the game and make the game more fun in the long run, and then maybe I can teach people. You know, maybe there's other people that, like, don't know these things. Because I do normally play games very simplistically. I don't get as in-depth as other people. This game can be very in-depth, especially with all the mods, too. Okay. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Is it a squid? Is it a squid? Please be a squid. Please be a squid, mommy. Is it going to go up or down? It's a squid! Wait, is the thing over? Hold on. I need to make sure I'm, like, not... No, people are still here. I need to make sure I'm not, like, fucking gonna fuck this shit up. Also, is it 2, 3, and 5 and 10, or 2, 5, 7, and 10? I don't know with the amount of time that's left in the day if we'll be able to get up to 5. Wait, wrong way. I guess we just need to get 2 more squid. I guess it would be doable. Well, it's getting late. Oh, not. Oh shit! I thought I was getting tired, but it's getting late. We only have 2 hours left. I guess we should probably just go home. Actually, yeah, we should probably just pack up and go home. I didn't realize how late it was. Yeah, 'cause I think you only have until 2 a.m. Yeah, we should probably just do that. All right, get rewards. Trap bobber. I think I can go this way. I don't know if that was a good decision or not. Well, this is where Sophia is at, but I don't have anything to give her. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm like way further down and where I'd want to be. Whatever. We'll be able to get home. I'm pretty sure I just go up this way. Yeah, we'll get home. I can never remember if it's 2 or 3 where... Oh, that's back to the thing. This is... I want to go to the left. That where you get cut off and get sent back to your farm. I can never remember. I think it's 2. I think that's why they told me it's getting late at midnight. Okay, yeah, cool. We're on the farm though, so we're good. Oh, I never milked my cows or anything yesterday. They're not gonna be happy with me. 2 a.m. Okay, we're gonna make it then. I'm not gonna make it. Fuck, I'm not gonna make it. All right. Oh wait, I didn't sell my fish. Fuck it. Wait, pet the cat. I don't think I had enough time to even sell the fish. Let's just go to sleep for the night. I also wanted to have the game save so that we can exit out to desktop. However, before I do that, let me switch over here so that you guys don't have to see my dirty desktop. You wouldn't. You would just see the background anyway. But now I can open up this. Go here. I can go this. I can say yes. Do that. Yeah, I have no idea how I ended up getting rid of that. That's so strange. I had it. I know I had it installed at one point. Like, it was like one of my main mods I would use like all the time. Oh my gosh. All right. Load. Yes, please. Gosh darn it. I need to. I mean, we are the Creamery Farm, so it's only on brand a little bit. All right. And F1. It works now. Cool. Clear and sunny tomorrow. Extra luck. What better way to spend these cold winter nights than digging your way through a rich chocolate mountain? Cool. All right, I'm gonna go turn to my fish. First thing I'll do. So we'll check. I guess we'll actually. The actually first thing we're gonna do is fucking check the mail. Starting tomorrow, a traveling merchant fleet will dock at Pelican Town for the yearly night market. The market starts at 5 p.m. and will be in port for the next 3 days. Please visit the beach after 5 p.m. to join the festivities. There's free coffee! All right, cool. That sounds good. I like free coffee. I like free anything, honestly. I'm just going to sell all these things. I don't fucking know. Am I supposed to keep them? No. I mean, that actually has good healing properties and stuff. I'm gonna go organize other stuff. I could probably sell the shells too. I don't know if I actually need to keep them. I think I have some of them in here. So maybe some of them would stack and it's like whatever. A lot of that stacked and that's kind of crazy, but that's cool. Like at least I know like where I put things. Like I do have some sort of burp. Organization in this game. Yeah, we can just do this. Wait, wasn't the one thing in the community center that we just needed gold bars? Yeah, we have a gold bar. I think I was trying to save them for making these. We also need iridium bars though, and I don't even know how to get iridium bars, do I? So I guess like, what do you need for these though? You do need gold. Okay. We probably should upgrade our hoe as well, because that's the one that's only copper, and the other ones are steel. I guess we could do the watering can as well. I think we should definitely get these two done. I'll go look at that today. All right, hold on. Let me go put these pumpkin seeds away. That would be nope. That's not this one. That's this one. Pumpkin seed. I'm gonna put the gold pumpkin. I'm just gonna keep it on me because I might give it to somebody. I'm also gonna keep this on me just in case. This I think I could sell. I guess I don't even know what I could do with that. Dump it. Because we already have this one in the museum, so could I just put that in the the box to sell? How do I know? I'm not really gonna even bother with any of this stuff. What I will bother with is grabbing my eggs. What, did that guy just give me a fish? I did not mean to try to milk my cat. Can you milk the cat? That's a strange fucking question. Bark, bark. I really hope you can't. I hope that was just a mistake for it to say out of milking range. Yeah, give me your milk. Oh, he's... Or she, I guess if they're milker. Milky poo. Alright, there we go. Cool. Sick. And how much is in our silo? Thank you very much. Oh, 206. Yeah, we're good on that. A little bit. A sea cucumber frenzy has begun in my pants. I mean, at the beach. It's not actually my pants. That's not... There's no sea cucumbers. You can't see a cucumber in my pants. You can't. We have milk, eggs. I guess, actually, let's go... I have good luck today. Maybe I'll go fishing again, honestly. I honestly don't know. I don't know if I'll do much else on this on this stream today other than fish and like kind of maybe we'll see kind of where my yeah, no, I'll keep that on me until later. Oh, there's one of those in there already. We can keep that in there. All right, cool. What other expansions we can do? So actually, first thing we'll do today, we're going to go visit Marnie. Because if my goal is to eventually have, and maybe I'll make like a pathway down here at some point to like actual pavement. I think it would be cool to have like an actual like paved way down here to Marnie. I didn't also realize I had this over here. Cool. You know, and so I'll pave like I'll make some paths down here. Maybe more direct than what I just did there. I don't know what I was doing there because I could clear out all these. Can I clear out these rocks? I don't even know if I can. Is my pickaxe strong enough to clear these out? It sure is. Okay, cool. Let's just clear it out since we started. But I want to go visit Marnie. So I want to see. I know I've looked at this before. I want to try to take note, more in-depth note, of how much it costs to get more cows and chickens, and then we'll obviously have to see how much we want to. How much it would be for purchase animals. So there's only 1,500. We have 2 cows right now. Oh, but if we could unlock these other ones, I think a big barn and a big coop would be nice things to upgrade to, or like look towards upgrading to. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, winter root. If the creamery is something that we want to like I want to lean heavily into, and I believe that is kind of where I'm headed with this farm. Oh, you want the scroll? Fucking take it, baby. That sounded so incorrectly the way I said that. Thank you. This looks special. It is if you want it to be. I've been trying to keep our place clean, but it always gets messy again. Mom's such a drunk. It's hard to run a household all by yourself. Isn't her mom Pam or something like that? I don't even know. But she's also one of our romance people up here, Penny. Though, okay, now I have look up everything. So she loves the golden pumpkin, so maybe she can give the golden pumpkin to Sophia. Candy, flour cookie, gold slime. Gold slime is just this egg? Like any egg? Or the gold slime egg. Or is it because like this has a comma after this? I bet you say that to every girl. Fucking take it, baby. Not every girl. Definitely not every girl. But definitely one. That was terrible. Farmer's Lunch, Ferngale, Primrose. This is just a 4-leaf clover, gold carrot. Yeah, so this is gold slime egg. What the fuck? Mega purple mixed berry pie. These are the loved ones, though. Tulip doesn't seem... Rice pudding, maybe. Some of these aren't as bad, but some of them like pina colada, pink cake, poppy, rabbit's foot, honey jar, farmer's lunch. That seems pretty... Isn't that a recipe I have? I don't know. But we could definitely go give her the golden pumpkin that we have while I'm thinking about it. Oh, yeah, Sonny, give me that golden pumpkin. I did want to go to Clint because I do think it is... well, we don't have any of the materials we'd need to upgrade these things yet today. But we will go for him for prices. I'm going such a... how am I walking? Why am I walking? What am I doing? I've got some new ideas to sleep on. I like it when it says that. I know what that means. Okay, upgrade tools. So I can go to a steel hoe or a steel watering can. Used to water, it can be refilled at any water source. It requires 5 iron bars, which is the one. That's the one thing I know I have is the iron bars here with me. So the steel hoe. Okay, that's not bad. We have the money for that clearly. I'll have to remember to bring the iron bars back with me tomorrow. Because I think that my main goal for the rest of this day is going to be to go fish. Go fish. How many of you have played that? Have played Go Fish, and how long has it been since you've actually played Go Fish with a human being before? 24 eggs. I do not have that many. 8 days though. I don't think I wouldn't be able to get. I don't have that many chickens yet. Rock rejuvenation ceremony, but I'll need some crystals. And I don't know. I'm not going to the mine anytime soon, so I think I'm just gonna go do my fishing thing. I'm gonna do my fishing thing, the thing that I like to do. Wait, there's another fucking clover. Nope, didn't mean. Ooh, and Elliot. I was trying to woo him a little bit too. I really should scrub my floorboards today. I think an algae is starting to form. We will go over here, and we will just we're just gonna fish away. I actually haven't. I don't play a lot of games that are like playing card games. I think I might have mentioned this in the last stream too. Is that like it's been? I will say my mom's side of the family is more where card games were like the big thing. Not like every get together that with my mom's side of the family, it was like card game time, and like I mean like the whole family did it. Other than really the kids, we were more board games, video games. But most of the adults, they would have parties sometimes where they would just play. And it was one particular game, but it's like a mixture. Like the way that they played it it's a mixture of I think 2 different games, and I think that they had a lot of house rules because it's not something I've ever been able to play with somebody else. The closest thing I can relate it to would be Phase 10 as like a game of like something that people would play, but they called it Liverpool Rummy. That's how I know it as. And it was 10 different hands with goals that you would have to get in every hand to go out. And then after going out, you would have to get rid of the rest of the cards in your hand, and whoever would go out or go down was like that sounds terrible. But you get like 3 sets or whatever in the first hand, or 2 sets in the first hand. And then you would go down with your 2 sets, and then you could play all your other cards and discard, and the point was to get rid of all the cards in your hand. And if you ended the round with no cards in your hand, you scored 0 points. And the thing you wanted to do was score the least amount of points in this game. The more cards you had in your hand, the higher chance you had at having cards that were worth more, like aces and jokers and stuff like that, and then you would score more at the end. I did enjoy playing it with with a couple of the people in my family, but at the bigger get-togethers, some of them were really like into it, and if you didn't play fast enough, even if you were a kid and you were like just understanding the rules and you weren't understanding, like they had no patience for the children to play. They wouldn't let us play sometimes, which I think is why we just ended up playing board games and other stuff. Also, Gio, welcome on in. Gio Dash. Bofiab demanded me to come say hi, so good fucking evening, Kyle. Well, good fucking evening to you as well, Gio. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you here. I've been seeing you a lot more around in streams lately, and it's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight. I hope I think in Discord you said you've been having a good Father's Day or whatever, whatever was going on. So I'm good for you. Get some good food. What's everybody been eating today? Random. I'm just like, what's everybody been eating today? Tell me what's in your stomach right now, or I'll pump it just to find out. Nothing gets past the all-seeing eye of Bofiab. Gio is also the only person I pester about lurking. I never pester anybody about lurking. Like I know Bofiab. Usually when you're lurking, I'm never gonna call you out on lurking though, man. Until after you come back in. Usually you say when you've been lurking, but like every now and then, you know, I might check the viewers list and see who's here, and I might see your name. I never make the assumption that you're here. I would always check. I'll say that the times that I do check the viewers list is usually like when I'm chatting for like 20-30 minutes in the beginning of stream, and I'm like, am I just that boring, or are people here and just not talking yet? And it's usually the latter. Just beat Vice. Ooh, Vice City. You know what? That's a Grand Theft Auto game I never played a lot of. I watched my cousin play a lot of Vice City. 3 is the one I did not play though. I watched my cousin play Vice City. I played San Andreas 4, 5. I guess the most recent news about 6 was that the release date got pushed, right? Like, I remember it was supposed to be coming out, I believe, like this December. But it recently got pushed back. Or pushed forward, whatever you want to say. Herring. I would likely be the competitive asshole in that family. Actually about to make a veggie burger. San Andreas is my favorite. Yes, San Andreas I think is also in like it's in my top. It's the top one for me. I've played it the most. I've replayed it the most. I don't think I've ever fully beaten San Andreas, to be perfectly honest. I think I always get to like the last couple of sets of missions, and I always am just like. The last time I played it, I didn't even make it past the first like area or whatever I want to say. I have pizza and a very okay navel orange in my stomach. Oh, pizza and a very okay. Pizza's good. I had pizza. I realized I was cooking up a storm this last couple of weeks. Since I came home from the UP, I was like, I'm going to cook. And then the last 2 days, I've just been like, I don't fucking want to cook as much. So I bought a pizza yesterday. I had a little bit of that. Today, I didn't cook. My brother did, so I was okay with that. I was like, fine by me. Because I was just like, I cooked so much good. And like, honestly, there's nothing wrong with cooking home-cooked meals. I love it. It's actually been putting me, I think, in a better mood. Kind of is like a little bit of therapy in the process, like chopping vegetables, doing whatever. There's good things about making home-cooked meals. I definitely enjoy a good home-cooked meal. Do not get me wrong here. But it's also like sometimes I'm just like, I just need a break from cooking for like a night. I was lurking recently because you were playing Stardew, and I didn't want to get potentially spoiled. There's nothing spoily. And for me, unless you haven't played any Stardew, I guess I could be spoiling. I'm only in year 1, though. There's not a lot of spoilers, I feel like, by year 1. And I'm probably going to start spoiling myself on Stardew. But eating a chicken stew, nothing. Ooh, chicken stew is. I mean, you say it's nothing exciting, but I love chicken. I love stew. I mean, that sounds pretty fucking dank to me. That sounds like a fucking good time. The definitive edition adds some QOL improvements such as a mission checkpoint system. Oh, nice. Makes playing through... hold on. Let me actually catch this fish. I was trying to read and catch the fish at the same time, but that seems like kind of a... I actually could kind of do it, maybe. Makes playing through a lot less tedious. Hey, yeah. That's good stuff. We're still... Yeah, here we go. We're still year 1, and we have mods, Geo. Don't think we'll be getting... Yeah, you'll be getting spoiled too much. Yeah, that's why I was trying to... Bofiab knew exactly what was going on there. He read my fucking mind. I was watching clips. I've been watching a lot of streamer clips recently. I don't like... I go through phases where I'm like watching different streamers or watching their clips, and there's a streamer. Hey, I got a squid on the day that I didn't need to get a squid. Where, I'm starting to feel exhausted. I didn't mean to do that. I don't think I need to eat fish stew, but can I eat this? Yeah, eat some seaweed, brother. Like, you're not going to bed yet? It's only 8:30. I don't want to eat the fish stew. I feel like that's going to give me too much energy, and then I won't need it. I won't need it. No, look at this. We have mods, unless you haven't made it. Yes, unless you haven't made it to year 2. I have finished the community center, and that's my progression as of now. Spring year 2 is the longest progress I have done. Okay. I've never even finished a community center before, so you probably would spoil more things for me than I would for you at any given point. Plus, like I said, I might just start doing spoilies for myself here to learn certain. There's a couple of things I kind of want to look up and to learn how to do and then work toward. Because I'm like, you know what? I don't know about that. Ah, shit. I wasn't looking at the actual fish. I was just hold the button. And like I think my main thing that I end up doing with Stardew is like there's so many different options of things you could go down, and I never just pick one. I know there's ways to get everything, but I feel like it takes a long time unless you're a fucking speedrunner, right? Like some people 100% this fucking year all the time. I might do a year 1 community center completion run. Ooh, yeah, I finished it that quickly, trying to speed run the game. Yeah, that seems very fast. I'm getting exhausted. I'll just go. Should I just go home after this one? Probably, and like organize and put my fish in the. Hit. All right. And honestly, like because the Kirby games are such cozy games, and they have a lot of the Kirby games on NSO, the Nintendo Switch Online. I think I might be doing some Kirby game, like just play through a lot of the Kirby games on stream. I think that might be fun. That might be a fun thing in the future. I didn't give her the pumpkin, but that's fine. I feel like I'm going a longer way around than if I would go through town, but I have no idea. This does seem longer. I like it though. I like sometimes I like taking the scenic route, doing things a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than other people might do them, you know? You never know. You never know. You know? Have you know? Do you know? I don't know. Oh, wait. That's Marnie. All right. Cows were $1,500. Oh, we didn't look at the price of how to expand the barn. I do want to do that. All right. That's a couple things we can do. But for the evening here, and I talked about building a pathway. How easy would that be to just build a pathway? Actually, that'd be super easy to build a pathway. We could build it right out here and then go around our farm here. I actually kind of like that idea. I know I had a pathway in my one game. It's getting late. Yeah, I know. Can I? Oh, am I full? Oh, I'm literally full. Okay, let's go. Let's go unpack a little bit. I forgot to do it anyway. So we're gonna do CQ. I don't think I got any chub. Some squid, some albacore. Shit, why not? I don't fucking care. I'm gonna save that. Okay. Alright. We'll grab these guys. Not where I wanted to go. I knew it was gonna start doing this. This? Oh, it won't go in because it's a silver. Alright. That goes in here. I go get another gold bar over here. I got a chub for you. Ayo! Slurp. Sorry, I don't know. Slurp is my... What a great reaction to that. All right, we're gonna... What? Requires 5. Oh, it requires 5. I don't have that many. Cool. Cool, he says, like, I guess I'll just go to bed then. Let's go sleeping. Sleep for the night. Yes. Hey, level 7 foraging. +1 axe proficiency. We got a new crafting recipe for tree fertilizer, wild seeds, and a warp totem. Ooh. A warp totem to the mountains. What is this? I may or may not have found a guide to do a year. I got you. I got you. I was just talking to. Oh, we got some decent from the last couple of days of fishing here. That's good. I'm happy with that. Progress is saved. All right. Also, what do we have in the journal? I haven't looked at any. Wow, I have so many just bullshits in here. Jody's request: bring Jody a wildflower or cauliflower. Sorry, Grandpa's shed. Oh my God, there's so much. I forgot. All right, I'm gonna take a short little break here. Not where I leave, just to eat and stuff. Good shit. Good shit. All right. Back to the game. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Gotta love it. Spirits are displeased. Gotta love that. All right. Didn't need much of that, I don't feel like. All right. So today's goal. Wait, where do I put my sap at? Put it in here? Yeah. Gold bar. I could go take the gold bar to... Wrong one. Cheese and that CD. I want to say I could put the CD outside because I think that's where my thing is. Yes. I got a fucking cat behind here to pet. Oh, I gotta water the cat. I've been forgetting to water the cat. Max out your skills, get married, maybe have kids, get $1 million bucks. There's so much to do. Like 100% runs of this game, like when you see like speedrunners do it, like the amount of things that you have to do in that like amount of time seems ridiculous. I'm not always paying attention because I don't want spoilers technically either, but all right. So I was thinking, oh, I know exactly what I'm thinking because I almost a chicken statue. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, wow. That makes refined quartz fast. Can I put this in here? Yes, I can. Gold bar, technically, I'm going to keep one. I'm going to keep that out. Which hat? A pointy hat that's similar to Widges? Does that say similar to Widges? Oh, I actually wanted to be in here. Do we have? Okay, yes. I'm going to take 5 of these. Because in my mind, it doesn't matter if we start with, I think that the more important, I think the easier thing to start with. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Yes, all right. Was I gonna say? Oh, starting with the watering can because there's nothing other than my cat. I feel like I need to water every day right now. The cat's gonna be mad. It's not gonna have water. It can wait. Cat can wait. Cats don't actually need water. They just pretend to need water. What they really need is love. Don't quote me on that. This is what you do for. This is what you get for focusing on the community. He's like, I could get married. And there's like a whole relationship thing in the game here in the social. Like this is like that's why it says single. And I do want to try to woo Sophia today. She is down at her house. Okay. I thought this opens up earlier, right? Okay, cool. We are gonna upgrade tools, steel watering can. Can be ready in a couple of days. All right, cool. Gotta love the water. In can. All right. I am though. I will say one of my big pet peeves in this game is that like when you don't have something in your inventory, it will fill it in. So I'm gonna do this so that it doesn't do that. All right, gold bar to the community center. Let's go up to the community center real quick, like. Gold pumpkin to Sophia, then maybe another fishing day. I'm not really sure. We've been doing a lot of fishing days, and I am big on fishing. I definitely push fishing here. Could do more of just a foraging, just go out shopping and stuff. Though I will talk to Robin. Is it this one? No, it's the boiler room, I think. I think it's over here to the left. Or up, I guess. Rather. Oh no, this is the boiler room, isn't it? It's down. Sure is. Bundle complete. Oh, I got another furnace. That's sick. Boo, both we have the community center was a good challenge. Plus, I played in 1.5. Was marriage? I think marriage has been. Yeah, I was gonna say like I think it's been in for a while. We are Junimos. Oh, I don't know what it said, but I wasn't paying attention to what he said. That's gibberish. I can't read that. I'm like, I can't. All right. What's the bulletin board ones? The chef's bundle, the fielder. Oh, we have one of those right here. Let's just drop that shit off. We need a chub and a frozen geode, which I think we might have had with frozen. Dye bundle, I knew I couldn't do. Field research is what I literally just clicked on. Wine, rabbit's foot, and pomegranate. Those I haven't even come across yet. Apple. All right. That's another bunch. Oh shit! I'm just burping up a storm over here, guys. Sorry. I think it said something about the mine carts being repaired, so that's in the mines then, or is that the mine carts that are over here? Because aren't there mine carts like in the overworld too? Mine carts. Yeah, version 1.0. I would say I thought it's had marriage since the game started. I don't think it's been like it was like added later. Like you've been able to marry people for a while. Ooh, my head seems to be getting a little. Wait, what's over here? Have I ever even? What? There's stuff over here? What? I don't think I've ever tried walking over here. Another book. So I think I underestimated how different fish. Ooh, there's different fish at the bridge here. Actually, we could fish at the bridge here then today, maybe. That might be fun. I could like doing that. What was I looking for originally though? I think I was just looking for a mine cart because I thought there was a mine cart over to the. Oh wow, what is even this? Is this a new? This is like another area too. This garden space hasn't been used in a long time. I've never even seen any of this stuff. This is cool. So it is this Pelican Town Shearwater Bridge. Yeah, don't fish right here. Oh wow, you didn't even realize Stardew was that old. That's funny. You're funny, Geode. I just called you Geode and not Geo. I just donate because don't we have library books or something? Oh yeah. Well, I guess let's put this here, whatever this is. A chicken statue? Sure. Yeah, I don't fucking care. No. I wanted to collect my rewards. Which is a chicken statue! Fuck yes. Okay, love getting chickens. Alright. right, I was gonna go and see how much it costs to get the big barn, but I don't think I actually need to do that now because we've dropped off stuff. I think we should just fish today. I'm gonna go back to Shearwater Bridge and fish. Because getting the option to get different fish at the bridge and stuff too could be cool. But also, I didn't really look at the fishing bundles when I was in here, did I? There's the fish tank. Night fish, we're not going to get those. Ocean fish, obviously we won't be getting a tuna. Oh, I had a tuna the other day and I sold it. Sandfish, wood skip. And then a sunfish, which I don't think we'll get in the winter, but will we be able to be more valuable? We'll see. We're going to see. I like to pull that line. I'm playing MC Geo. Found a geode. There you go. I do think of that, like, anytime I hear the word Geode, it definitely makes me think of either you or my dad are the probably the top two people that would come up. What's funny is I know marriage has existed in the game, but I don't think there's ever been a run where I've actually finished a relationship through, like, fully. I've never actually technically got through more than 2 years of the game, I don't think. I always end up starting a new profile before I finish, like, getting through it. Because I kind of know roughly where the game, like there's, like, where things kind of can go. And so I think I've been avoiding it the whole time I've ever played the game. But this is a really fun game. I think I just want to, I want to learn and do, shit, mighty turn. She turn. My I turn. About the game that I've been unwilling to just look up because of, again, my stubbornness. And I'm like, I want to kind of let that go a little bit. Ooh, there's a thing over here. Let's go. Not far enough. On immediate hit, we got to love that. Oh my gosh, this is a slippery boy. Oh wow, this is a really slippery boy. I think this one might slip away. It's very quick and it's very back and forth as to where it wants to go. Kind of hard to do with this this style of fishing. I'll say sometimes when it goes really fast like that, you have to kind of like adjust. And because you never know if it's gonna come back, you're kind of like, oh, this is a tough fish to catch. It's going to trick me because it's going to go really fast in the other direction. And I'm not going to be ready for it. Oh, am I going to get it? Am I going to get it? We got it! A lingcod. What the fuck is that? I'm like, what are we even doing over here with a lingcod? Lingcod poop, more like ninkin poop, lingcod poop. I was saying earlier, I think I kind of cut myself off halfway through my sentence, was that, like, I thought I did a decent job of eating or having, like, a lot of food before stream today, but I can definitely tell that, like, my body is getting to a point where it's like, you're going to need more soon, buddy. So, I don't know how much longer we'll actually be streaming, unfortunately, because I did not think about... Well, actually, I guess I could go grab a little snicky snack, and we might be able to go longer. I was going to try to go at least for 3 hours, but... You know what? You don't need to force yourself to go a certain amount of time. I always do that too, like specifically with streaming. Like, you have to stream this amount of time, otherwise it wasn't worth it. It's like it's always worth it if I stream. Even like an hour is a good stream. And we've already been playing this game for like an hour and a half. Like you know, if we get a couple of days in Stardew, there's nothing wrong with that. Because it's really, like I said, it was more of inspiration to get me to play this off stream more often as well. Just inspiration to play a game. Chinspiration. Also, I wanted to stream today because I knew it had been a while since I've like done an actual download with everybody and actually talked about like, hey, I did this, and the other thing. And I was really excited about the show the last time I streamed, and like you know I was doing a music stream, so I was like, I need to talk about the show and more music, and I don't know. Is it like, would it also be, like, could it be weird for me to say I might have missed being on Twitch, missed you guys, missed chat being here? Been looking at Nexus, and I don't think there's a recent fishing overhaul. It's mostly auto fish. Okay, we can add more fish. 70 or 100 plus. 70 seem. I'm cool with 100 plus right off rip. To be perfectly honest, I love me some different fish. One of my favorite aspects of Animal Crossing was collecting all the fish. I wish there was more like a museum aspect. Like there's nowhere to like put a fish collection in this game. You just sell fish. But it's not that selfish to sell fish because you're actually... Whoa, oh my god, oh my gosh. This is one Lingcod I'm not getting today. Not today. It's a nostalgic feeling for me at the point, especially if it's older games. Like, yeah. At this point. Yeah, you know what? I would like to play, I would like to play Rocket League again at some point. I have not played Rocket League. I don't know when the last time I played Rocket League was. It's been a minute. I also haven't played Fortnite in fucking forever. The Halcyon, yes, the Halcyon days of the Creamery. Back before all of the hullabaloo. There were some times. I mean, the original days of the Creamery, like before it was even called the Creamery, before it even really had a name. When I would play, Rocket League was one of the staples of this channel, and I haven't had it on in a while. And Pokemon, honestly, too. Neither of those games have showed up. I think for me, I've been trying to like go and play through the mainline Pokemon games more, like after Gen 3. And Gen 3, honestly, like for me, felt like a really good cap for like where I grew up with Pokemon. And I don't know if I wanna finish the run of Platinum still, though. It's just like we've taken such a long break. Just talking about playing it like for a year. Oh my gosh. I was going to say it had been a year, but I wasn't sure if it had been or not yet. I think I might have played like a couple of matches one night by myself online, but it just wasn't the same. And I like logged off and I went, nah, I'm not going to be able to do this without a real partner, without real partners, without my team. That's what it actually felt like. Like I can't do this without my teammates, you know? That's kind of the vibe I got. We might wrap things up after this. How many days did we get done? I think I started on day 13, so we're gonna get like 3 days done, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know if I can play any more Stardew. I mean, like to be perfectly honest, it's just I'm getting tired, and I can feel I might need a little bit more food before I go to bed. I've been up since 3:30 a.m. It is getting close to 8 p.m. I go to bed around 10 usually these days. So the other thing I'll ask this while I have people here in chat too, that like to show up at streams and stuff as well, because this has been on my mind with the streaming is like what time to do streams, because I tend to have more energy in the early, like I'd say. Earlier in the day, I tend to have a little bit more energy, obviously. Most people would. But mine's like, I'd say from about like 11 to 4 or 5 is where I have like the most energy. And so I was thinking of like bumping some streams up until like the earlier day, like maybe right after I get home from like a walk or take a shower or something. So maybe around more like 11 or noon going live. Because I've been going on later in the day. I feel like, and the later I go on in the day, the less energy I'm gonna have for stream. If I'm using energy like early on in stream, the later it's just I feel like streams are better when I have more energy, obviously, right? And today I ran out of energy. I honestly feel like I was running out of energy after the first hour, but I was like, I don't want to just end it after this. So like, let's play a game. And I really wanted to play Stardew tonight, so Stardew did give me the energy to play for like to keep on going for another like hour and a half. So that's cool. I like that. That feels. God damn it, this fucking Link Gods, man. But I didn't know if there's like people out there, if people had like a preference of like, oh my god, this fucking fish is ridiculous. Of like when streams were at, if it really mattered to anybody, or if like I just go live when I can, like people will show up. I have no idea. I guess I got because like I don't have a time. It's just I feel like it recently has been more somehow around like 5 or 6 I go live. I would maybe like to see you up to Gen 5, get up to Gen 5. Honestly, Gio and I have really enjoyed. Okay. I'd love to. I really want to get through Platinum, and Gen 5 would be after Platinum. I honestly, like, it's like, I know for me, it just feels right that 3 was like Gen 1 and 2, and then playing 3 on stream was like, okay, that feels good. I've obviously played what was Sword. Was Sword 8? I think I've played Sword, so that was Gen 8. But I'm not interested, like, the newer Pokemon games. Now, offshoot games in Pokemon, those seem more interesting to me. Legends Arceus, more of the, like, the Pokemon games that aren't, like, the main series games. And actually, one of the games I think I might, that might be fun to play on stream as a, like, retro game day, or part of a retro game day, is Pokemon Puzzle League. Because I played that for maybe an hour in my hotel room when I was up north, just to pass some time before I was going to go out and do something. And I love that game. That game is so much fun. Those were good times. Anytime you can, the more. That's what I'm trying. Like, that's what I'm trying. I think I'm going to do. I think my gut tells me going live around noon is really what's going to be best for my energy levels on stream. And then what might happen is that I think that my energy levels start dying down so early because it's already so late. And so I only get in these 2.5 to 3 hour streams when I wouldn't mind if I could get in a 5 to 6 hour stream sometimes. But I think I'm starting too late in the day, and I'm hitting a wall, and I'm not preparing enough like food to do for it. Because like if I started at noon, right after I ate lunch, and then I had like almost had like a second lunch or like had some leftovers on stream to propel me through like a 5 or 6 hour stream, I think I could do it, and I want to do that. Like there's something in me that's like, just stream. But also there's gonna be more music streams. There's gonna be a lot of I honestly feel like streaming in general is just gonna happen more. So even if they're only 2 to 3 hour streams, if they're more frequent, that would be kind of great. And I think I'll be able to do them more frequently if I'm doing them in the morning when I have more energy. Because I won't be like, man, that was, because, like, I won't wake up tired from stream. I think that's something that is a strange feeling to know. That, like, there are days where if I stream right before I go to bed, it drains me so much. Like, oh my gosh, these Ling Cons are kind of annoying. I might almost just not catch it just so I can go get something else. I don't want to fail. Like, look, okay, I didn't actually mean to do that, but yeah, we do usually have a bigger crowd in the evening, but however, no, it's not necessarily about how many people are watching. I do say it would probably be better if I had more people watching, more people to interact with, and maybe the whole point is for people to be here. But I think it could still go later into the early evening. I just might have more time on stream if I started earlier. Like I could still go until like 7 or 8. And who knows? It might change here. I might change my mind here. Like after trying it out, I'm like, actually streaming early in the day. Fuck that. I just want to get sleep or do other things. I could go back and forth. I think like more like what Gio says is streaming when I feel like it, when I have the energy. And today it was this time, and tomorrow it might be earlier if I want to stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. I probably won't stream tomorrow. It's getting late in the day here, but I think I am gonna actually, yeah. And honestly, this isn't too. I like. There's no amount of stream that you have to hit. Like I feel like I always in the back of the day I was like, I want to hit at least 3 hours of a stream. If I don't stream for 3 hours, then why did I even go live? Something like that. Like I didn't realize that that's a kind of a silly mentality to have. Like you can stream for however long or however little, like not long you want to, as long as you're having fun and have the energy and continuing to do that. I sometimes push myself past that limit, and then it gets like less fun for me and less energy and all that stuff. It's gonna be less fun for you guys. So I will wrap this up. Because I can feel the tiredness. I can feel like I'm ready to watch a show, lay down, and chill out. So actually, let's sell the fish at least. Let's at least sell the fish, and then when we come back, like I'm not in any way trying to do a stream every day or do anything like that purposefully, but I've had a lot of I've been really enjoying gaming again, like getting back into gaming again. And one of the things that makes me the Luminionos are fixing the minecart for me. There is a minecart right by Clint's shop. Okay. Cool. How much money did we make from those fish? Oh, those are, dang. How much are those lingcods worth, dude? $225 each. The pikes are worth $225 each too. Those are some more expensive fish, I feel like, over there. I guess we got 2,800 on one day, like nearly 3,000, and 2 days worth of fishing was like 5,000. So Junimos, that's what they're called. I couldn't think. I thought they had. I reversed the J in my mind, and I was calling them Luminos. Lunimos. Junimos is what they're actually called. Thank you, Bofiab, for correcting me on that. Yeah, like with the stream time thing, it's a lot of that. The reason I would ask that question does boil down to the fact that I have recognized that currently, or like at this point in my life, as I've not always, but this is the second point in my life I can identify this as. I am a morning person. I don't stay up late anymore. I basically, when the sun sets and the sun rises, I try to do this as much as I've been kind of doing the same. I go to bed around 10. I wake up around 6. Like the last couple of nights, I think I got kind of rough sleep, and I don't know. It's like I was going through some shit. Let's be honest. Not something I need necessarily to concern all of you all with, but like because I got through it, I'm fine now. Just like a couple of nights of rough sleep, I feel like. But even then, it was like 6 hours, which like before I was getting like maybe sometimes 3 or 4. So like 6 hours is great. But yeah, I got to get my sleep in when I can get it in. And like some days, I think the reason, like the thing that's interesting is that there might be days where I might wake up at 6 a.m. and then I also want to stream at like 10 because I've already been up for 4 hours and I have all this energy and everything. So there might be some early streams like that. But then there's other days where I'm not going to have the energy to stream until I've taken a 4-hour nap in the afternoon, and then you guys can get that instead. So there's always different avenues to go. I think tonight, because I'm in a very chill spot today. But so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say thanks for watching to everybody here. Thank you for anybody who is here today. Always appreciate you showing up, hanging out, being a part of the Creamery, and, just talking with me, hanging out with me, watching me play a game, whatever it is we're doing for the day, making music. It's always nice having you all here, and I hope that you all have a good time when you're here as well. Do something for me. Anybody who's out here tonight, if you can, if you want, if you feel so inclined, if you would do something for me. This is something I've been trying to do as well. So this isn't coming from this is something I wouldn't do for me. So but I'm telling you to do it is love yourself a little bit more, Tell yourself you love yourself. Say, I love you. Look in the mirror even if you have to and just be like, I love you. You're a great fucking person. Because I've been doing a lot of stuff like that more recently, trying to tell myself I love you, you're worth this, I'm proud of you. Because a lot of that, when you can reflect it inward, it really helps a lot more, and I actually could believe it a lot more. I could hear it from as many other people outside of me as possible. I'm proud of you. You're doing such a great job. You got all that kind of shit. But I have to tell it to myself the most, and so I've realized it's actually been helping me a lot with my self-esteem, my self-image, all that kind of stuff. And so, if there's something, if anybody out there struggling, just remind yourself, even if you're not struggling, just remind yourself how fucking awesome you are and how much you love yourself. That's my one little thing that I would say before we end here would be that. And then I'm going to try to see if there's I'm going to try to see if there's anybody we could raid. I don't know. Sunday nights are very hit or miss with who is alive. Yeah, I have 0 picks of people to raid, so I think that's a sign that we will not be doing a raid tonight. We'll just be saying goodbye. But thank you everybody for being here tonight. I'm in my sleep schedule is completely fucked phase right now. Even both of you have comments on this. I had that moment. I think I talked about that in the Discord and on streams a couple times as well. That for a couple months there, especially during the divorce stuff, I think that was really when it was hitting me. Sleep schedule did not exist. Now I've been pretty healthy for about 2 weeks, honestly, ever since this vacation. Waking up like really sometimes it's a little later. Sometimes it's 7 or 8. You know, if I go to bed like closer to midnight. But yeah, waking up around 6, going to bed around 9:30, 10, and like it's like, you know, I might be falling asleep in the next hour. I feel a little more safer watching Kyle play Stardew again, so thanks for pushing me back. Hey, truly the world is safer with Kyle streaming Stardew. I think so too. I think Stardew is the right game. I think it saves me. It keeps me safe for myself in my own head. It's time to head out for real this time. Take care, Kyle. Yes, everyone have a great evening. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Whether you were in chat, being active, talking, whatever you were doing. If you were hanging out in the background, lurking. Hopefully I'll be back with more Stardew or whatever the fuck I'm going to do sooner rather than later. I mean, if we really look at it, this past week, I think I've had like 4 streams or something like that. And like since last Saturday or Sunday, shit. That's actually, this is like a record for this year. I haven't streamed this much in a very long time. Let's go! Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next stream. Until then, love you all. Peace, 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 peace. Goodbye!